Have you ever wondered about the very, very beginning? Not just of humanity, but of the world as we know it? Genesis gives us two creation accounts, and the second one, starting in chapter 2, zooms in with a totally different lens. It's less about the cosmic bang and more about the intimate details of our origins. The story opens with a strange, almost barren landscape. Picture this. The Lord God has made the earth and the heavens, but it's a world waiting to happen. The text says, no shrub had yet appeared on the earth and no plant had yet sprung up. It's an empty stage. Why? Two reasons are given. God hadn't sent rain yet, and maybe more importantly, there was no one to work the ground. It's as if the earth itself was holding its breath, waiting for a gardener. But the world wasn't completely dry. A mist or streams rose up from the earth, watering the whole surface of the ground. It's this quiet, gentle, life-giving moisture that sets the scene for what comes next. In this damp, fertile soil, God does something incredibly personal. It's one of the most powerful images in the entire Bible. The Lord God kneels down. He takes the very dust of the ground, the Adamah, and forms a man, Adam. He's like a master potter, shaping and molding this figure from the earth itself. But it's just a lifeless form, a beautiful sculpture of clay. Then God leans in close and breathes into its nostrils the breath of life. And in that instant, the man becomes a living being. This isn't a distant command, it's an intimate, life-giving kiss. We are formed from the earth, but we are animated by the very breath of God. So now we have a living man in a world that's still mostly empty. What does God do? He doesn't just leave him to wander. He plants a garden for him, a paradise, specifically in a place called Eden, which means delight. And there, in this garden of delight, he places the man he had so lovingly formed. And this wasn't just any garden. God made all kinds of trees sprout from the ground. The verse says they were pleasing to the eye and good for food. It was a place of both stunning beauty and complete provision. Everything humanity could ever need or want was right there. But in the middle of this perfect garden, God placed two very special trees that would change the course of history. The tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A garden of delight, a home made by God, with a choice at its very heart. And that's where the human story truly begins.